Hi guys. Alright, how's that angle? We'll get used to it. Alright. And YouTube, how are you guys doing? Okay, I have you guys set up kind of different today. Guys, I would kick Hunter out if he let me, but he really loves to be in here during live videos. But he gets very excited as soon as, oh, he found the squeaker in his dog. Really? Really though? Okay, so I have been organizing my craft room like crazy, getting ready to label everything, and I was gonna mount my filming lights. Facebook's really crooked. I was gonna mount my filming lights like up on the ceiling, so I pulled them out. Long story short, the whole room is like different. So I have Facebook like far away. I can't read your comments, so I'm gonna try to pull you guys up on my phone. And YouTube, I can read your guys' comments. You guys are a little bit closer. But I just ordered a really awesome, hi mom, craft desk, and it should be here hopefully tomorrow. But it's basically a stand-up desk, and I'm really excited about it. I put it in my Amazon store. Dude, you're being so loud. Just lay down, relax, okay? Good boy, lay down. So, yeah, so I put it in my Amazon store if you want to know the desk. A lot of people have been asking me like where I got that, where I got this, and realistically this table is an office desk, and it used to be two back to back, so I had like a big space to work on, and there were drawers on this side and there were drawers on that side, but it was not working out as much as I wanted it to, because I felt like when I was in here crafting without shooting, I'm standing up. Like I'm always standing when I'm crafting. And so I started looking for a really cool stand-up craft desk. Like the brushes are right up in your face over on YouTube. And I found a really cool one by South Shore, so I added it to my Amazon store if you guys are interested in it. But I'm not telling you guys where anything is yet until I organize my office, get it exactly how I want it, and make sure that it's functional. So I don't want to recommend anything to you guys until I know that this is how I like my craft room. And a lot of you guys have asked where this is, and I'm like, well, it's not really the best for crafting on. It's really nice. It's a really nice office desk if you want to work from it and sit and stuff. So I'm going to move this to a different area in the house. I moved the other one against the window to work from. I love this one for working at, but I had to find something to craft at, as well as I want to stand when I'm live instead of sit, because it's easier for me to do things when I'm standing. So what are we making today, guys? I left it in the Cricut. Okay, so we went live to patrons only. When did that happen, guys? I went live with you guys on Saturday with Anna, and we originally were going to take that video and make it public if glitter didn't sell out, but the glitter sold out in 10 minutes. So I love my patrons, and that video is secret. But I was like, I really loved that craft, so I'm gonna kind of redo that similar craft. We made that little sign. Anna made that sign. It's a little crooked, but it was her first time using stencil vinyl, the love, love, love sign. And then I made this really cute wood heart that I got at Target that you guys were kind of like, I think everybody went out and bought it. A lot of people went out and bought it and didn't know what to do with it. So I made this with one of our SVGs. It says be mine. It's like a conversation heart. And then I use it to put my glitter in, my Anti-Tay glitter. So we're going to use the Anti-Tay glitter today. And yes, it is not available right now because the patrons did buy all the samples. But it will be in stock hopefully by next week. And there'll be a little bit more this time. But we will let the patrons know first when it's available, and they will get to know. So announcements sorry, I'm really trying to read comments. Really, but gotta get through the announcements first. Hello, Kelly. Hello, guys. Where are you guys all from today? I missed the glitter. Yeah, okay, so we launched with very little amount of glitter. And I did that because I wanted to see which colors sold the first. And a lot of people went in and bought every color. So I was like, okay, I think people just love glitter, period. The difference is, well, there's no difference, but this is polyester ultrafine glitter, which means that it covers far more than craft glitter. It's going to be featured a lot in my epoxy series that I'm working on, along with some other fun things. And we're also, until we get that video series done and ready and up for you guys, I'm going to be featuring it in a lot of other ways to use it. So we're going to use our stencil vinyl. All right, let me tell you what came out for the patrons today. For Cricut, oh man, which one of these Cricut and which one of these is Crazy? This one is Cricut, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Cricut is getting another Valentine's pack. And guys, I know I've given you guys a ton of Valentine's Day stuff, but this is going to be available all the time for you guys, and especially for my Crazies who are going to be taking custom orders for next year. I'm stocking Valentines up. So not only are they Valentines, but they're really fun for home signs. So they don't have to be used for Valentine's Day. They can be, so Crazy gets another Valentine's pack, but if you guys have been following a lot of the crafts we've made, I made one for our bedroom that's not just Valentine's. I've made one for, what else? Oh, I made the Sew Together They Built a Life They Love board, and I love that. That's going in our dining room. So I will, when I get my life together and my house starts to get decorated more, I will start sharing photos of the things that I make. So this one comes with, besides chocolate, you're my favorite, love you more. That's like if you were to do 2 signs. All I need is you and me and pizza. You're my person. We love you. Together is my favorite place to be. That's a cute one. That one goes well with the together. Who are you growling at? We have a window that goes all the way to the floor so he can see everything outside. Hey, be nice. That's our neighbor. All right. Yeah, why don't you leave? No, go out the door. Go out the door. Out the door is a good place to go. No, you're just going to stand in the window. Okay. Best boyfriend. So if you guys are making anything cute for your boyfriend, you can do that. Or if you're taking custom orders, again, only Crazies can sell with this stuff. So, Kathy's here. She always gives the answers. Really, buddy? Go out there. Yeah, that's a good place to go growl at people. He sounds ferocious. Just saying. You're my lobster? Is that what you just said? I need one that says you're my lobster. I don't know if that's what I read, but I could just be getting, my eyes could be going bad. Okay, and then what we're using today is we're using the Disney Love SVGs, and you guys get Mickey and Minnie. You get these fun arrows that say dream, believe, and love, and then Once Upon a Dream. I want to put this on something for my home, the Once Upon a Dream. It's really cute. So there will be photos showing those throughout the day in all of our groups and stuff. And then, of course, they're available to you guys as well. So patrons, get them, use them, have them, like them. Okay, where's my scissors? Okay, so when I was looking for a craft desk, I was like, okay, it has to have a drawer because I really love having the drawer here. We use that all the time. You're really just like having a moment, aren't you? I swear if you knock my computer over, you're gonna be in big trouble. Just lay down, just chill out. So I think now that I made this 5.5 inches, it's not as big as I wanted it to be, but it'll be okay. So we're using the Aura mask, we're gonna use Mod Podge, and of course, anti-take glitter. I need a rug in here, that's what I need, because his little nails are clinkety and they're so annoying. Okay. I think I'm just more highly irritable when, well, I'm always irritable sometimes, but I think I'm more irritable when I'm live just because it's like I have so much I'm thinking about. I'm trying to read, then I have like clickety in here. My kids think it's a great time to come in and say hello to everybody usually. Okay, so we're actually doing a double layer today. So we're going to do one layer with one color of glitter, then we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to do another little layer of another piece of glitter. So I'm just going to use the Aura mask that we sell on shopantitay.com and our magic masking tape, transfer tape. I think everybody's talking to each other, so that's good. Keep talking to each other. Then I'm using my amazing new brushes I got from Plaid that are so cute, that look like mermaids, and this is one set. It's the rose gold set. I'm not sure when they're coming out with these, but I will let you know if I find out. And then these are the mermaid sets that have the stirrers on the bottom. Love them. They're not the most high quality brushes, but they're great for crafting. And if you guys know me, I kind of ruin my brushes a lot because I'm not very responsible with them. So it's nice. It's a nice thing for me to have not the most expensive brushes in my craft room. If you're a painter, you need expensive brushes. If you're a crafter, I'm a painter sometimes, but okay, so I'm gonna reverse weed. I'm just laying this over completely and pulling the back off. If this were a piece of vinyl that I was going to leave on here, this project would be done a lot faster, but it's not gonna be nearly as cute. And I would cut as close to that design, but since we're stenciling, I'm leaving about 1 inch on all sides. All right. I am reverse weeding, I forgot. So I need to make sure that all the pieces stay on together. Come on. You got this. And then if you're using the Aura mask on your Cricut, I just use the stencil vinyl setting. So instead of cutting it right up to the design so I can make sure it's centered, I'm just going to make sure that the cut lines are evenly spaced apart from the outside. That way I can center this and make sure. And if you're really finicky about it, you can measure. However, this design, the love, is like very swirly, so I wouldn't necessarily center it from the edge to the edge. I would center it from the L to the E, which is what I'm gonna do. To the L, to the E, to the do. So it's like 4 inches. Okay, and then I just want that to be like basically in the center. I'm just gonna eyeball it. This is really small. I thought it was gonna be bigger because, and I'll show you in a second why, sometimes measuring, you need to make sure that you do a little bit different than what you think. So I'm going to put that on there. It's a little low, but I almost feel like I want to add some more stuff to it. So I wanted this whole design to be 5.5 because I like looked at this and I was like, okay, what will fit on here? I was like, yeah, I want it to be about, you know, that wide on my heart that I have. This is not double-sided. I was going to say I could always do the back if I wanted to, which that's not a bad side. I could do something else on that if I want to. But I made it 5.5, but since this love has, you guys can't even see what I'm talking about. This love has like a little swoosh right here. Let me weed it and you guys will see. And so that swoosh is kind of included in that 5.5. So it really is a lot smaller. So I would probably make this probably like 7 inches just because a lot of it is that swoosh. Where's my pin pen? Here's my pin pen. Okay. So how is everybody's day going? What is everybody doing? What's today? Tuesday, obviously. I might change my schedule around a little bit, my Tuesdays and my Thursdays. If you guys didn't notice, we missed crafting with the hubs on Thursday, and I was not, it just, Thursdays are getting crazy for us, so I might move crafting with the hubs to another day. If you guys have any preference, let me know. If you don't, then I'm just gonna pick a day that works for us, but it didn't work. It wasn't working. Wish I was crafting. I'm sorry. Okay, so really, buddy, it's just a person walking. They're not gonna hurt us. He loves to protect us. Okay, so now let's see if you guys can see what I'm talking about. Kind of, okay. You guys can see it on Facebook. This swoosh right here, I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit, try to get both of you guys to be able to see it. This swoosh is very long, so that took up about 1.5 inches of my 5 inches that I originally measured. So I would originally maybe make sure that the love portion is 5 inches and this is just extra. And so I also have the little bow, which we're going to glitter this first, and then we're going to let that dry a little bit, and then we're going to glitter this with red glitter, mermaid hair. So I'm going to use, I think I want to use pink or, no, I want to use gold and red. I think these are my two, like, some of my favorite colors. So we're going to use Gleam and Glow, which is gold glitter, and then we're going to use mermaid hair, which is red glitter. And if you guys did not see all of the colors because you're not a patron, we have Best Day Ever. They're also, pictures of them are on shopantitay.com. They're just not available right now. Into the Woods, which is this navy blue color. This is Best Day Ever, and this is Dingle Hopper. Sorry. Our labels were switched, and that was the fun of getting the samples. We were kind of trying out names and stuff, and this is Dingle Hopper. This is Best Day Ever. Then we have Make It Blue, which is this very pretty blue, and Neverland, and Pixie Dust, which is this really fun green color. I love it. You love that dog. Are you talking about my dog? He's so extra. And then Make It Pink. So this is like a rose gold pink color. We're also going to be coming out with silver next week too. So a lot of people were like, no silver. And I always forget about silver because it's not my favorite color. And I realized it's a staple. So we're also launching silver next week too. And we should be coming out with some more colors and fun things as life goes on too. All right, so we're gonna use the Mod Podge method, which means that we're going to Mod Podge over this and let it dry, and then we're going to Mod Podge over it and glitter it. And what that does is any of the first layer of the Mod Podge is going to seep into any cracks that there is. We did this with the paint. You can also do it with glitter. Glitter does not run under as much as paint does, so the Mod Podge method doubles up on how easy it is to use glitter, so we're just going to do that. It can be a pretty thin layer, and we're just going to let that dry. So let's get that on there, and then we can chat. I need to find the video on my phone so I can read your guys' comments and answer any questions. Okay, so we're going to get that layer on there, and we're going to let it dry. It's just regular Mod Podge. I am using the regular high gloss Mod Podge. It's just gloss, the one with the red label. So Mod Podge has a bunch of different Mod Podges out there. This is the most commonly used one. It's the gloss. Then there's the matte. There's one for fabric. There's one for glass, multi-surface. There's a dishwasher safe one. But this is the most commonly used craft one. Also, they are the spray Mod Podge that's coming out in a few weeks. I'm not sure of the exact release date, so I'll let you guys know as soon as I know that. Where are you guys? You guys are on Facebook, and those, I cannot read your comments. So I am going to find this video so I can read it right from here. Oh, I want to show you this picture. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I will be making this live Friday night. Can you guys even see that? Thank you, Switcher Studios, for failing me, and I can't use you. But I will post a picture of this today on Instagram and show you guys. But it's basically wood love tags. I'm going to Katie's for the Creative Sister, who creates the paint that we're releasing. And we're going to be using the Creative Sister paint on these. And I should be live Friday night if all goes well. And we'll be making that. It'll be a late night craft, though. It'll be about 9 o'clock my time or 8 o'clock. 8 or 9 my time, which right now it's 10 o'clock my time. So if you don't know where I am, I'm in Pacific Standard Time. Okay, got distracted. I digress. All right, so that's what I'll be doing Friday. I'm trying to find this video so I can read your comments. Really, I'm realizing my eyes are going bad. Not like horrible, but I was at the store the other day, and you know how, I'm not even sure what store I was at, but it was the store that has 2 aisles when you look down, and so there's a sign for this aisle, and then there's a sign for that aisle. I could read this sign, and the sign in the back I could not read, and I was like, oh, they're going bad. I sit at my computer too much. Okay, here we go. Here's our video right now. Okay, comment. I want to read. Yes, next week the glitter will be coming out. Next week. I may have, sorry, some of these are you guys talking to each other. I believe she has a video posted that covers all of the tiers, but yes. So on patreon.com/AuntieTay, I do have a video that explains what patrons get. It's called So You're a Patron Now What? If you want to watch that, it shows you guys what you get. And then I'm going to go in and individually do different videos on Disney and Cricut and Crazy and Planner Club. Shipping just depends on where you live and how much it costs. Our shipping calculator is all done through the shipping app. So I can't control how much shipping charges you. It's literally how much you order. So the more you order, you know, the more like your shipping becomes, but it's better price. So like the people who ordered all the colors of glitter, I think their shipping was $9. For one bottle of glitter, it was like $4 for shipping. But it depends on where it's shipping to as well. But you also get 20% off your total purchase, always if you're a patron, and you get free shipping over $75. So if you order that $75 and you're a patron, you know, it technically your final cart has to be over 75 period, even after your discount. But I recommend waiting to shop from my website if you're a patron to stock up and make those staple purchases there, just because we can't do free shipping and the 20% off. It's just, it dips into, like, I would actually have to pay for the products beyond that. And yeah, so it's just my perk. Basically, I break even with my patrons. So it's just a perk that I love having to give to the patrons. And then if you're, you know, a regular person shopping from the website, then I would recommend getting it whenever you want. So, I remember you were thinking about doing bundles and then videos to go along with that. So basically we kind of do that a little bit. Like this week, this came out and I'm trying to do the video based around it. We're also working with some of our influencers to make sure that they have content showing things that our bundles have made, as well as maybe working on some video projects to show you guys tutorials on how to use some of the stuff. Crazy, in a few weeks, you guys are going to be starting to see some of the business stuff coming out. Instead of SVG bundles, you're going to be getting like exclusive videos and exclusive business products to help support your business and just educate you on business stuff. So, yeah. YouTube, Facebook is so weird. I can't, like, I see there's comments there, but when I'm here watching the video, there's no new comments. No, see, I don't get it. I'm old. I'm getting old. I can't understand all this stuff. But I can read YouTube comments pretty well from here. They just disappear really fast. Okay, so this is semi-dry. I'm going to go in with another layer. And I'm supposed to have a piece of paper to capture all the glitter, which we'll just use one of our lovely printouts. And make sure we capture our glitter so we don't waste any. Again with this, not again because you guys didn't see the video if you're not a patron, but with using the glitter, you kind of want to try to keep not too much excess glue on the outsides, just because glitter is going to stick to all the excess glue and it's going to waste some of your glitter. So just try to keep your glue where you want the glitter. You'll see that the glitter will be on the outside for a second, but all that glitter is stuck to the stencil and then it's a waste. So we are going to use Gleam and Glow, and I'm just going to go over the entire thing with my glitter. Now again, this is polyester glitter. It covers, I cleared it up, it covers 100 square feet per pound, and this is 2 ounces per weight, but by volume, it's a lot bigger than 2 ounces because they do it by weight because it's so fine. Okay. And then we found that if you flip it and do it, instead of shaking it all over, although you do need to make sure you get all the spaces covered. Like I missed a little spot on my stencil. So you can swoosh it around like this, or if you don't want glitter to get stuck to any of that glue, you can just turn it over and hit it a few times. Okay, so I'm going to dump my glitter back in. You can use a few different pieces of paper if you don't want to mix any of your glitter colors together. Or you can make combination glitter colors. I'm not recommending that with the fine glitter because they kind of lose each other because it's so fine. But when we get some more like chunky glitter in, it's going to be really fun to make our own concoctions of glitter. Okay, glitter science. Hi, Jillian. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you on one of my live videos. But welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this right off. I'm not even going to wait for it to dry. Then we'll wait for it to dry a little bit while we do, when we do the little bow. So again, this can be done with the fabric Mod Podge on a shirt. This can be done on tons of different things. Glitter. And the thing we really love about this glitter is when it's done, it looks like glitter iron-on. Like, that was the one thing we noticed. We were like, it looks like glitter iron-on. Okay. Because it's fine glitter, it does stick to a lot of things. So you're going to want to keep baby wipes around you when you use it and keep your husband far away because he will. Dustin, literally, when I was doing epoxy cups, which I came up with a solution for epoxy cups that's a lot cleaner, partially because my heart was broken, but I had glitter all over me and all over things in my craft room. And he left for work and he was like, bye, don't touch me. And he didn't want to give me a hug because I had glitter all over me. And I was like, okay, got to come up with a better epoxy system so my husband will give me a hug. And I did. Okay. One of the hard things is finding where the holes are. Where's my hole in my L? I'm going to look at the picture so I can see. Is it like a thick line? It's a thicker line and a thinner line over here. So come on. There we go. There it is. And I kind of scratched some of the glitter off of the spots where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to go in and maybe take some of this glitter that I made a mess with and try to get it over the little spot I scratched. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see how kind of messy glitter can get, but either you love glitter or you hate it, or you love and you hate it. Okay, so we're almost done. You can see there's a lot of glitter, but I'm not going to brush this off yet until it's completely dry because I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess up the design. I also don't want to lay my stencil over this until it's dry. So we're going to let that dry. Again, if I was more efficient, I would maybe have a done one already, halfway done, so I could just start from there. But I like hanging out with you guys on Tuesdays, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to try to get glitter on that one little spot, though, that I scratched because it's bugging me now. Okay. I think I did it. And again, I will take pictures and post pictures on Instagram and all the things. There's one little spot that I like. Hold on, I'm just going to go over it again with glitter because I want to make sure all the spots have glitter. There we go. I'm trying to think. No. Okay. Now it's completely covered. All right. So YouTube, I can read your guys' comments really well. Facebook, I'll try to log back on and read some comments. But making encouragement cards for friends. One of our partners is OC Vintage Charm on Instagram, and she used our HTV on paper. She used them on cards because she's a paper maker and she doesn't use HTV very often. So she used the HTV, heat transfer vinyl / iron-on, whatever you want to call it. She used it on cards to make cards, and I was like, that is genius, because when you use vinyl, which I guess she does too, I've never used vinyl on paper crafts either, but it sticks. And so with HTV, you can kind of move it around where you want it and wait, but just be careful. I'm doing my first vinyl transfer today, thanks to you. Yay! I hope you enjoy it, Tammy. I also want to put something on this cup. What should I put on this cup? So I got this one from my mother-in-law for Christmas, and then I have another one from Starbucks that I bought myself for Christmas. That's rose gold. I also have this tumbler that I found on a trip down to SoCal. They don't sell this tumbler anywhere. I've never seen this tumbler anywhere. Everywhere I travel, I look at the Starbucks tumblers because I'm like, I knew that some places had different stuff, but whenever I travel, I look at it because I'm like, I want to know, is other places getting it? So I literally, when I was flying down to SoCal to see my cousins, my cousin was so tired. I was like, stop by the Starbucks. I'll get you coffee. And we pulled in. He's a guy, by the way, so he doesn't understand these things. So I didn't explain any of it to him. Saw this cup, walked right over to it, and I grabbed it, and I put it on the counter. And he's like, I thought you were getting coffee. I was like, don't ask. This is special. It has a white. I feel like I'm like bragging because I think I found the only one in the world, or they made like 10. Tell Starbucks they need to come out with more of these. but it has a white lid and a white straw, and I've seen this in black before, but they have it in rose gold, and so I need to put something on it. That's why I originally bought it, because I was like, I want to put a decal on it. And I have a couple other Starbucks tumblers that I need to put decals on too. And I also have my rose gold, what is that? That's a diffuser. I want to put something cute in. Sorry, YouTube's like, where are you pointing? I'm pointing to that thing right there. And on Facebook, it's right there. I think that's where it is. Every time I go back and watch these, I'm like, whoa, the frame looks completely different than what I saw. Okay, so I'm going to attempt this 2-layer Mod Podge thing. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna make sure it's dry though. So you could spritz this with your spray, but since this is chalkboard, I don't want to do that because I feel like if I use high gloss on this, it's going to leave high gloss marks because chalkboard's kind of matte. You could also use your spray matte Mod Podge, but I still feel like you're gonna be able to see it if it gets anywhere besides this. So you could Mod Podge over this, but again, it's going to leave a shiny wet look because that's just what Mod Podge does. You could also mix your glitter into your Mod Podge and do this, which we could try next week if you'd like me to try that method. And it would be a lot more sealed in there. It wouldn't be loose. So when you scratch it, it won't have a lot of the glitter coming off. Doing resin art too. So we could also use some resin next week. There's a lot of resin stuff or epoxy stuff that doesn't require tumblers and cups. So we could use some of that and use some of our glitter. But I do want to show you guys fabric, glitter, Mod Podge t-shirts. I'll probably do our Disneyland t-shirts with you guys live. I'm going to start trying to do a little bit more live stuff just now that I only have one filmed video going up on YouTube. I feel like there needs to be more content on YouTube. Whether that's me doing it or some really fun people doing it. We're in the works of maybe getting some really fun crafters to bring you guys some really awesome stuff using our glitter and all that stuff. I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I'm going to put this second stencil on. I'm not going to push it down a lot. We're just going to use the Mod Podge method. So I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge over it. This is very tiny. This would be a lot bigger if I would have made it bigger. It should be bigger, but it might be subtle. Maybe I could add some flowers to the edges or something cute. I think it's cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that Mod Podge in there and let that dry. That's the first layer of the Mod Podge method. You let it seep in to fill in those holes, and since I didn't push the stencil down a ton, I feel like there's going to be holes in it. Man, you guys are commenting like crazy over on Facebook, and Facebook, I found that when I watch my own video back, it's really hard for me to see all the comments. Like I originally want to go and comment to all of you guys, but, oh, there's me talking. I make cups. What do you think of a doormat with this method? That might work. Definitely using the Mod Podge method on your doormats, whether you are spray painting them or glittering them, or I'm not sure how I would feel about glitter on your doormat, just because I'm guessing you're talking about the actual Mod Podge method, but you could seal in that glitter. I'm going to say don't put glitter on your doormat. It's not a good idea. But the method, for sure. And I have never made one of the doormats, but I know a lot of people make them. And I think that this method would be really good because it's so porous. The doormats are usually like that. What is that fabric called? It's like that brown, grassy, condensed. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I feel like the Mod Podge would seep into that and then your paint would not spread that much. Have anybody done those doormats? I bought 2 blank ones at IKEA to do and never did them, so they're just blank. Make a freezer paper stencil, put it over the chalkboard, then spritz your glitter. I do have a glitter sprayer. I forgot. Would you guys like me to put that in my store? It came with my samples and I didn't even think about adding it, but we do have a glitter spritzer. I've just never used it. That would be really cool. You can't hear me very well? Is that everybody? Should I be yelling? I feel like I yell most of the time. Glitter is a disaster for doormats, says Samantha. For some reason, comments are working now. I can read them. I love the tumblers in Disney World. Are you using the pen from 651 Vinyl? I am. This is from 651 Vinyl. I should put a link in the description. But Troy gave me a few of these when I was at the Crazy Crafter convention, and I will never go back. They're awesome. So, yes, you can get them from 651 Vinyl. They're amazing. Let's see if we can get a coupon code. We'll see if Troy will let us have a coupon code for maybe be able to use on these. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel like I have you guys on iPads, and the reason why I use iPads is because the sound is amazing on Apple products. So I'm gonna go in and just do this because I just want it to be done, kind of. And I feel like even though it's not fully dry, it's in there pretty good. And this glitter kind of just sits on the surface. So I'm going to try to only use just a teensy bit of red. Make sure I get it on all the spots. You do want to make sure that your Mod Podge on the first layer is completely dry though, because it will stick. I don't have a light in front of you guys, so I normally have the window closed. I have the window open, so he sees everybody out there. He thinks that they're all coming to get us. He's very protective of our house. Just ordered $11.99. So these are $11.99 on 651 Vinyl. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Troy and see if he can get us an exclusive code, maybe for the patrons at least. So I'll see if he's up for that. Okay, so it looks like this. I'm about to pull the stencil off, and it's about to be a bow. And I hope it works. I'm gonna use my pin pen. You do need to be careful with the pin pen. It's so sharp that it will scratch anything that you use it on. Okay, so this is great because I can maybe show you guys this, but I don't know if you guys can see the bow in the glitter looks perfect. But the Mod Podge actually is all splotched around it, and when that dries, it's going to dry clear over that gold. I just realized this looks a lot like the hoodie I did a long time ago for Christmas that I still love. But, so the Mod Podge actually did its job. The first layer seeped under the stencil, and then the red glitter stayed on the surface. So it turned out like that. And then once this is completely dry, I will go in and get all that glitter off and clean it up a little bit. So again, I wish this was a little bigger, but I still think it's super cute. And it has this little twine on it, and you could do something cute with this. I love it. Literally, love it. It's a Disney craft. So maybe I'll upload it. No, it's on YouTube. I used to only go live on Facebook. So I was like, if this turned out good, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. But we're already on YouTube. Okay, so there we have it. That was our Tuesday craft. Super fun. So again, this glitter will be available next week. We will do a live patron video showing you the new colors, and patrons will always get the first chance to buy any samples, anything that we come out with, anything first. So if you're interested in finding out what they get plus 20% off that, then become a patron. All of the patron tiers get access to that. So there's different tiers, obviously. The higher up you go, the more you get and the more fun things happen, but you can also join just like our $3 tier, and you'll still get access to those videos and things like that. All right, I found your tumbler on Amazon. This one, is it like $80 though? I'm gonna add it to the Amazon store. Where is it? What do I look it up? But that's the thing. People go into Starbucks and buy ridiculous amounts of these when they're, like, they know they're going to be the only thing. And then, yes, I'm ignoring Hunter. And then they sell them for like $80. They do that with the Disney stuff too. See, $35. And I got it for $18.95. People, I'm not going to do that to you guys. I don't recommend buying it for $35. That's ridiculous. It's a very cute cup. It's not double insulated. It's just a plastic one. But it is so cute. Like, I have too many tumblers, and I had no reason to buy that one. I did a bad thing, and I bought it. It was bad. Okay. Can't wait for the glitter. What do you need? You need your hug? See, I'm also on a rolly chair, so if I'm standing when I craft, I can just be like, get off, and he can't give me that big of a hug. Hi, I love you. Okay. No, I don't want to play. Go get your sisters. Where's your sisters? Is the video should be over now? Are you telling me the video's too long? You can't do them this long. If you put the glitter on a shirt, how do you seal it? You would take more Mod Podge and wait till it's dry, and you would put Mod Podge over it. All right, we're done. I'm done with you. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Go get it. Go get your ball. Joys of working from home again. I want to become a patron also. Yep, so the way you're spelling it, it needs an E. It's weird. The website is patreon.com. You are a patron. So if you want to go to the website and you're not finding it, it's Patreon, patreon.com// what is that? Anti-Tay. You could also just search Anti-Tay under patron. You can also look in the description on YouTube, and then we have links all the time on Facebook of where you can become patrons. So, Hunter is a Chesapeake. Yep. Yeah, he's crazy. He's a broken Chesapeake, though, that's for sure. He doesn't like water. They're supposed to be cold water dogs. He doesn't like water. He doesn't like going to the dog park. He doesn't like exercise, which if you know about Chesapeakes or Labs even too, they need exercise. Like the dogs that are walking by, that he's probably barking at dogs most of the time, which he hates dogs. He's terrified of all dogs. He is always, or they like take like 6 walks a day, and I'm lucky if I can force him to take 1. He is. Hi, buddy. All right, I'm gonna get going. Hey, Brian, you want to go turn the TV off for me? The cameras. That's what I meant. At least that one. Okay, I'll see you guys hopefully hold on, let me tell them. Hopefully Thursday we can get to Crafting with the Hubs. If not, I will announce when the new Crafting with the Hubs is. Again, let me know if you guys are Crafting with the Hubs watchers, what day would work for you guys. It's hard for us to figure out a day that works for us in a time, because my husband has like a job and he works during the day, and yeah. Okay, so say bye. Bye. Bye, Facebook. See you later. And bye, YouTube. Did you do it?
No, I'm trying to press it. It's like in the corner.
Scooch the iPad that way. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Finish. And then YouTube. Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Their button is up there, the little X.
X. Bye.
And then, are you sure you want to quit?